Hello, one and all. This is Captain Luckless, and welcome back to the Sunless Skies. I had a bit of a conversation with the crewman named VC End, and they informed me a little bit about Fallen London and Sunless Seas and some of the things that we've encountered. About tomb colonies, which was mentioned in Magdalen's. It refers to a part in Sunless Sea and Fallen London where the colonists mummify themselves to get closer to death. Since you can't die in the Neath, they tend to be extremely old and also extremely dangerous. Kind of reminds me of the thing in the box, but maybe not. We haven't actually found a quartermaster yet, so that's good. I wasn't sure if we had or not. Also mentioned something about what can happen when we leave the map bounds. So I might try to do that, but it could be dangerous. I don't know. The game seemed to be encouraging me not to try, so that's why I turned around, but maybe I should have tried, and maybe I'll try doing that the next time we hit the outside if I've got the resources to maybe take some hits or something like that, or lose some crew. Also, correspondence, so it's something that was mentioned during the Trader's Wood when we were there, refers to a language, a halfway cross between runes and a spoken one. They aren't man-made, certainly. What language it is from and for is a big part of the mystery in Fallen London. In Skies, though, it's almost common knowledge. What the intricacies of correspondence are. And we're going to talk to VC End again if we run into that again. Also, someone mentioned something about the Orphean being being a appropriate name for the ship. And I looked up what that was referring to. And I found this, I'm just reading from Wikipedia. Orpheus is a legendary musician, poet, and prophet in ancient Greek religion and myth. The major stories about him are centered on his ability to charm all living things and even stones with his music. His attempt to retrieve his wife, Eurydice, from the underworld, and his death at the hands of those who could not hear his divine music. So that's leading me to believe that the corpse or whatever that is, in the black box is a lover of the old captain. I'm not really sure. Back to what our mission at hand, which I think is going to be to find Lustrum, which is east. Oh, I can abandon it. No. If you click on that, you can abandon it, which is not something I'd tried before. It says here it's east northeast of New Winchester. So if that's the case, then east northeast is likely to be more like in this region here. So we're going to kind of travel to the south here and take it from there. Now, what are we at? We're at 5 and 4. That's probably pretty good. We're almost at full crew. Is there anything we want to buy before we go? Could get the nectar, but we're a bit low on cash. And I am going to save up the cash to get a new ship, because I'd like to do that before we move on to the next area. I don't think I'm going to buy anything. I think we're just going to take off. I'm excited and nervous as always. The Checkerboard Garden. Garden of Insatiable Roses. Those are two of the areas that we saw in Carillon. I'm assuming that's the correct pronunciation. No one corrected me, so either I've got it right or no one knows how to pronounce that. Or I have it wrong and no one knows how to pronounce it. That's another option. It kind of reminds me of French, like Carillon. And Carillon. Reminds me of that word. Carillon. Okay, so that's a dead end around there. Let's go north. Oh, I should have used the bat. I'm gonna use the bat more often. Let's send it out now. It uses up a chunk of supplies, but found something. Could be it. Let's head in that direction. Could be Lustrum. Seems like a strange place to put a port. Something we can mine. What's that called? It's called a something that glisters. Feel, oh shoot. Category. Oh, it just went by. All right, that's fine. Oh, Isambird line. Okay. Inside beneath the desk covered with rusted levers is a luggage trunk captains in dire can borrow. Okay, same kind of stuff. Let's read the ledger. A recent entry. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Welton withdrew supplies. Their handwriting is weak. There's a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain details various damages done to their engine and the causes. Hull. Aggrieved cantankery. Backplate. Bad launch off Port Prosper. Front plate. Bad landing on Port Prosper. Hull again. Jones. A change in personnel gives the captain optimism for the next leg of the journey. A lot of trouble at Port Prosper. 2 sky stories. Good. If I remember correctly, we could, like, get supplies for fuel or something like that, right? Let's raid the cache. Oh, we could take fuel or supplies. Okay. We're kind of running low on supplies. And yeah, we'll raid in the ledger, so we'll owe a debt. Captain's name, ship name, home port, taking or depositing, reason. There's even a space for any notes that suit your inclination. 1 supplies, crew remains the same. Terror's at 12. And then, what happens if we resupply again? God, it's been so long since I've done this. Restock with fuel, or we could restock with supplies. So let's do fuel, since we have extra fuel. That way we're not carrying around that debt. Okay. A Skyfarer's debt risks drawing the burrower's attention. Or so the more superstitious of your crew say. Still, there are pragmatic reasons to refill the signal box caches while you can. Lives depend on them being well stocked, perhaps your own one day. I really, so if we come back, I wonder if it will be fuel that's there. Okay, let's take off. The Stokers work vigorously. This place makes them yearn for the riotous camaraderie of New Winchester. Okay. So I'm still working under the assumption that if it's east-northeast, it's like in this region here. So let's keep going to the south. Could probably send out... Once we get away from this, I'll send the bat out again. Oh, there's something there. Saw lights. Okay. Maybe. Let's check out what that is. I think if it's a port, it tends to designate it as a port. I can go under this, right? Yeah, okay. Just mining opportunities again. Well, I'm up here. I might as well check to the west. Looks like a passage that goes through. Probably back to Somerset Gap. I'm going back south. What are we at? We're at 3 fuel and 4 supplies. Plenty. We still have space to grab some cargo. I'm gonna take on that ship. Maybe we can get something useful. If I could like sneak up on it. Get a couple shots in. There we go. Oh, it's a Tackety Scout! I couldn't really see the colors. That's fine. Whoa! Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool. We're just gonna chill out. Whoa, man! Got it. Oh, that was pretty well executed. Tackety Scout is defeated. Tackety's favor scrappy, versatile engines that, when not skirmishing with company vessels, can serve double duty as traders, messengers, or transports. Well, we don't need to repair, so let's seize its cargo. Mangle Tackety nameplates. Of course, we're not doing the mission, but we got some hours. Tacketies often carry natural resources they have hewn, farmed, or mined from the Reach. Lengths of bronzewood, vessels of sticky chorister nectar. I wish I had gotten that. Sacks of boisterous seeds, barrels of hours freshly dug from some nameless skyrock. What did this one have? Hours indeed. There's a wreck down here too. The Lily Valentine. Might be worth a wee look. More than the dead, signal the wreck. 56% chance. Let's give it a shot. Windows of the crew quarters are occluded with frost. But was that movement you saw? Failure. A raving recruit. Your signaler fetches their signal lamp. It flashes a patient message into each portside window. You watch and wait. There. Hands. Banging at the glass from within. A wild-eyed face. You dispatch a boarding party. They retrieve a survivor who is eager to sign on. She proves to be a hard worker. However, her reckless laughter and her stories of the horrid, haunting things she saw from her frosty window do not improve morale. A bunch of terror, but we got one crew, so... That's a lot of terror, though. Kinda worth? Kinda worth? That's going to be another opportunity to mine, right? Let's send out the bat again. Okay. Aha. Possibly... Kind of have a couple choices. We could go check that out, or we could check what's over here to the east. Could two ports be that close? Just judging by how they're spaced out, that seems like it's too close to be another port. I'm thinking more like over here. I also think there's got to be a port here too. Let's go east first. Also, we're just over halfway to our next... Oh. The biome's changing a bit? Maybe? Yeah, we're almost halfway... Or we're over halfway to our next level. Oh. It looks kind of different, doesn't it? Another wreck. The Daydreamer. More of the dead. This time we can use our veils to enter through the yawning tear in the hull. Yes. Success. Your boarding party follow you gingerly through the rent in the wreck's side. The steel bones of the engine groan miserably. You'll need to hurry. Lifting your lamp, you lead your party towards supplies from the galley, from the magazine, retrieve munitions, captain's quarters, unusual discoveries, the crew quarters, fuel. We kind of need supplies, but I also like getting unusual stuff. I'm going to go with the unusual discovery. Your party efficiently and thoroughly turns the cabin over, throwing everything of use into a frost-crackling bedsheet to be examined in better circumstances. Then you hurry back to your locomotive in time to watch the wreck crack, split, and spill its remaining secrets into the sky. We have 3 otherworldly artifacts now. And it looks like we've reached the end of this area. Oh, Sullivan's Sight. Huh. Did I miss a wreck over there? Guess I must have. Let's go this way. That looks cool. A ruin covered in snow. It looks like, that's what it looks like outside my door right now. I'm not even joking. Okay, it's entirely too quiet. Let me shoot the bat out. There it is. Are you serious? I was right there the whole time. I was right there. Of course that's where it is. Oh man. Okay, I'm going straight there. Oh god. Oh, and a cantankerite. Okay. Man, it's really hard to predict where they're gonna move. They change direction really fast. Nope, wrong way. Okay, we're overloaded. Or sorry, we're overheating. Man, they're hard to hit. Okay, be cool, be cool, be cool. Just gotta stay cool. Okay, let's go past. All right. We kind of outrange it. Nice. Easy. Okay, a little bit. Gotta get a little bit closer. Now you're going the other way. No, I went the wrong way. Oh, the claim fields. Perfect. Needed a bit more. There we go. Oh man, it's hard to predict where it's going to turn to. Oh no. No, wrong way. Oh, I took a lot of hits. 26 out of 40. Glad I got that extra hull. Scrive-Spinster defeated. Those ones are tough for me. Scrive-Spinsters were wrought from bronzewood. We could get some bronzewood, but 62% chance. I think I'll go with the experience. Again. A brave conductor recovers flapping sheaf of pages from the bars of an external vent. Parchment is covered in intricacies of overlapping circles, the pilgrim routes of celestial bodies spinning around their suns. 100 experience and a vision of the heavens. Okay, and we've got a glister here, something that glisters. Let's just go down to the port. This is in a like extremely dark spot. A flurry of snow blows past the window. Crewman curses the cold. No doubt. Here it is. A new port. The crew are eager to see what it has to offer. Let's take a look at this spot. Not looking too promising. Lustrum, yep. Just as we figured. Looks a bit desolate. Prospector's Quarter. The frantic, hustling heart of Lustrum. Crammed with prospectors, peddlers, and purveyors of essential and occasionally legal services. Most business takes place here. Okay. Unless you're a dreamer seeking your fortune on the claim fields. So we've got this. Didn't we run into the Fortunate Navigator before? Which we're not going to pick up because we already have a navigator, and that's just not decided. That's what I'm not going to do. Wait. He's an engineer, I think, right? Let me just make sure. Oh, it's for another first officer, right? No, we're good. Explore Lustrum. What was briefly a modest, pleasant town on the mother of mountains now runs on increasingly desperate dreams of riches. Fools sell their futures for the chance to mine years from the mountain's frozen sides. Sharper minds sell pickaxes, supplies, and the promise of a warm bed at the end of a bitter day of work. Write a port report. Hours are the new gold in Albion in the Reach. While Lustrum's fortunes remain, it is of interest to many. Limited prospects. So much for the quiet retirement village that used to be here. The rush of prospectors has ripped the civility from the place, as efficiently as the geodes from the mountainside. The scars that remain are no less vivid. Fewer and fewer prospectors return with geodes of hours, and the cost of processing them off-site grows every day. Still, for now, Lustrum thrives and offers the promise of riches for any lucky or industrious miner willing to come and risk everything in the snow and the mud. Mining town. Put up a flyer for the strong woman. Yes. The miners are bound to have interesting, heavy objects for her to lift. That's true. I didn't think of it that way. You post flyers around the drinking establishments and around the miners' camps. By night, the miners are discussing whether she could hold a year in her arms. So that's done, so we can go back and complete that quest, or get the reward. We've got, search for the amiable host's identity. Successful prospectors tend to leave their mark on the mountain. People remember those who were able to leave, flush with hours. The locket is passed around the camps of prospectors. Most scratch their heads, others sigh and look away. An elderly prospector approaches, carrying her hat in her hands. You're the one looking for old Gray, she sighs. Long dead, shot, south of the mountain. Wouldn't share his hours. Fool. No point rising high on the mountain if there's no one at the bottom holding you up. Again, it says you have uncovered nothing definitively conclusive here. You may return to the amiable host or look elsewhere. So what's the last place we need to go to for that? Port Prosper. Okay. Explore Lustrum. This port started as an enclave of well-off Londoners hoping to absorb the youthful energy of the mountains. Then the prospectors arrived. We can do that. We can visit the Hanged Man pub. Let's explore Lustrum first. A tale of two ports. Your boots crunch through the snow, clean and bright, lacking the lingering sadness of London's ammonia-suffused lacquer. The townspeople nod politely to you. A distinguished visitor, but avert their eyes from the grizzled prospectors and get-rich-quick merchants who have taken over their slice of civilization on the mountain. They wait impatiently for a day when the mountain has nothing more to offer, and the uncouth invaders finally leave, hoping that something still remains when all of value has finally been plundered. Okay. The Hanged Man pub, described as an embossed plaque under the hastily painted sign, proclaims this miner's pub as the former Empress Grace guest house. Its once fine mahogany tables and chairs are now little but sawdust on the floor, and a lingering smell in the fireplace. Let's see what it has to offer. Irritable miners jockey for space by insufficient fireplaces. They pay for the overpriced drinks with their dwindling coins or lowest quality hours. A few fortunates bear the mark of minor success. The baby soft hands that come from regularly handling unseasoned hours. Oh yeah, because it's, I guess it makes your hands more youthful, I guess. Unseasoned hours. Buy a round of drinks for the miners. Costs us 10. Prospectors are not trusting people. Every new arrival is more competition. But while the drinks last, you're welcome to sit at their table. Yeah, let's do that. Akohol, the great leveler. An elderly prospector and a hulking, scarred miner move aside to give you just enough space to squeeze in. Everyone seems to be talking shop. More importantly, everyone at this table appears to have had at least some luck out here. Listen to gossip about geos. To hear the miners talk, you'd think the rocks were alive. Let's listen to all the gossip. Or is this like, is this a one or the other choice? Let me check them all out and we'll decide which one's most interesting in case we can only listen to one. Listen to gossip about the mountain. They might have ideas on where to look for a claim. Mining. At least a few have had some success out here, or out there. Recent troubles. Mining each treacherous terrain has its difficulties. I'm interested about the troubles. It's them windward bastards, ain't it? Didn't mind them sending around their netties. Honest competition. Lads enjoyed the distraction. But did you see the state of that Parsifal lad? The miners' huddle. That weren't Windward. It's the Windward company, right? That's them night hunters they talk of. Tearing folks up with their claws and teeth and eating them whole. All you see is a black rush before your eyes and then snap! Lost 10 sovereigns. Huh. Oh, I see. Each gossip I need to pay another 10. Approach the figure in the corner. It sits wrapped in a dusty, disintegrating shroud, nursing a flagon that never goes to where its lips presumably are. Unlocked when you do not have Lustrum, the mountain sings no more. Okay. Let's try. The cloaked figure. Ooh, look at that. The cloaked figure beckons to you. Valuables for sale, it wheezes. Its voice throaty and high-pitched. Exchange for buried time. Yes, please. It offers unusual relics in exchange, or a few rusted coins that would barely buy transport to anywhere else. Okay. Talk to Mr. Pennies. There's that Mr. again. The miners try to ignore it, but it must have some reason to bother setting up its stall here. Exchange hours for an otherworldly artifact. Mr. Pennies pushes a selection of trinkets across his table. A dried chorister bee's wing. A watchful curio. Nothing special. These little offerings have some promise, though. Unlocked when you do not have Lustrum traded with Mr. Pennies. Do we want an otherworldly artifact? I can't remember if that is a actual thing or if it's just like a random thing. I mean, I don't need the hours, so let's try it. Oh, we can exchange our hours for money. So I assume this guy just hangs out here. This is the place we can exchange hours for stuff, which you can buy in a lot of places. Pitiful exchange for only the most piteous. Desperate as it is, the cloaked figure appears surprised that one such as yourself would make such a trade. Return to the miners. They are at least a cheerier bunch to spend time with. I want to try... Let's talk to him first. The importance of a second. Everything ends, the figure wheezes. Even law. For everything, a reckoning. Need help. Need hours. Postpone reckoning. Shadows with thistle ropes and broken wings. Waiting on riverbank to catch final breath. Everything dies. Must outlast. We trade, yes? Trade hours? We trade hours now, yes? Good quality merchandise. I wonder if this is a character from Sunless Sea. You guys will have to let me know. Let's do the exchange. A trade is made. Right, okay. It is a thing. So we have 4 now. Where are those listed again? Oh, there they are, Academy. Okay. It would never have originated on Earth. Perhaps it is the key that will unlock heaven's mysteries. Or you could put it on the mantelpiece. Acquire these from Victory Hall, Sweet Jane, or the Heart Catchers. Right, so we could trade in the port reports for sway with the stovepipes, and then trade those for those otherworldly artifacts. Okay. You provide a fragment of hours for sale. A few seconds at most. Pennies snatches them up with the blackened and leathery appendage that reaches out of its shroud. Mr. Penny shakes as it sniffs at the little cigar box and the sprinkling of calcified time within. Yes, it whines. Will do, will suffice. Okay. Let's go back to the miners. I run at drinks. Speak with a weary prospector. He's tired of the mud, sick of the snow. He's going home just as soon as he can find someone to take on his claim. This will purchase you a claim that can best be described as adequate. You may have better or worse luck seeing out your own. It's going to cost us 200. No claim on the mountain. Return to the street. Recruit the rat brigade. Oi, down here. 3 rats glower up at you from below the table. Where spilt beer has trickled down to form a rat-reachable puddle. Is this a mascot? No rat brigades. I feel like we've heard about them before. I assume this is the mascot, which we already have one. But let me know if it isn't, Carew. I don't think I want to spend all of my money on that. Let me just go to the shops. Sweet Jane's. am I going to need to buy, I should probably buy 1 fuel and 1 supplies. Or probably 2 supplies and 1 fuel. The next thing we're going to do is go all the way back up to Somerset Camp in Port Avon. Okay, what are we at? 174. We're not making a lot of money here. Creative ammunitions. 120. Oh, right. We're selling here. Good. I forgot we had munitions to sell. Sniveling Spirifer is selling souls. Spirifer is an unlicensed dealer in souls. This one has a perpetual sniffle. He finds a quiet corner to show you a sample of grubby bottles. Wispy shapes coil inside. See, he sniffs. Fine as porcelain. I swear as every one of them was teetotal or church-going. I could fill my hold with these souls, but I'd sell them elsewhere. Okay. I think we're good. Prospector's quarters. Sweet Jane's counting house. Is there more to explore in Lustrum? Claim. Attempt to climb the mountain in search of the singing caves. 15% chance. Maybe not right now. This is the Windward Company. Tensions between the company and the Tacketys grow by the day. The poison air coming from Windward's processing factory is only the latest insult. Unlocked when you do not have Lustrum, a blow for the Tacketys. Let's visit and see what happens. Turned away at the door. The Windward Company was not the first to begin harvesting the mountain, but no other came in harder or faster once the hours were detected. The company began by bribing prospectors to sign over successful claims, and even offering to help process lucky prospectors' hours in their huge factory ovens. But netty men are cheap, and big sticks even cheaper. As the claims began running out, things changed quickly. Now the whole facility is out of bounds. The guard is uninterested in any business you might have. No, she does not know who you are or care who you may be friends with. This branch is a closed facility. Certainly it is closed to you. Probably because, you know, we're not very interested. The Windward Company isn't very interested in us. Curious, but not interested. Okay. We're not going to do that. I don't really want to seek the claim. Not really much of a miner. There's Sweet Jane's counting house. A little accountancy firm snuggled in the snowy drifts. Sweet Jane oversees everything herself. The transference of funds, the balancing of probabilities, the transport of commodities, the termination of contracts. She's huddled behind her desk, swaddled in a monstrously ugly red scarf. While she fiddles with her abacus with one gloved hand, she heats the other over a little coal fire. Her one good eye focuses on you. She smiles. Listen to Sweet Jane's offer. She surveys you alarmingly. She wants us to kill someone? Okay. She limps to the window. Snow batters the window pane. The shadow of the mountain is all but lost in the blizzard. The lantern light means the offices of the Windward Company are just about visible. I was raised by the company. Children are faster workers, you understand. Her fingers drum on the windowsill. Such a waste. Where they see men, they see labor. Where they see time, they see chains with which to bind us. Where they see death in the skies, I see victory. She turns to you and smiles. Bring me nameplates torn from London's ships. I will see you adequately compensated. Accept it. I want to start collecting those nameplates. You agree to Sweet Jane's murderous request. We have to hunt down London dreadnoughts for Sweet Jane. I think I'm gonna accept the other one too, and just kind of like help both sides out and just profit off of them. I've changed my mind on this whole thing. I decided to fight more often, I think, because it's a way that we could profit. Okay. The claim fields. The mountain slopes are veined with the unmined hours the enduring Empress hungers for. They are dug from the stone as geodes, minutes growing within them like salt. Most geodes are the size of a walnut. The legend says Old Tom, one of the first prospectors, excavated a whole century, the size of a whale. Claim fields. The mother of mountains stretches almost forever, from its snowy peak down through seemingly endless strata of lethal nebula gas. I don't know if I'm interested in the claim fields, but I just want to take this for a ride and see where it goes. Okay, so it says the mother of mountains stretches on almost forever. Lethal nebula gas. On the far side of its cliffs, the Windward Company's machines strip the rocky flesh from the mountain and cast its ore into the perpetual fire of their furnaces. Prospectors from Lustrum have to do everything the hard way, chipping away at their frozen, hard-won claims in search of precious hours. We can search for a claim ourselves. Or attempt to climb the mountain. Nah. Not really interested in that. We've done everything I think we need to do here. So then, what are we going to do next? I think we're going to go back. So what does it say? Fuel and supplies, barrel of unseasoned hours. The, Carillon doesn't actually buy the souls, right? The thing that seems to buy stuff is, like, generally is New Winchester. Okay. Let's go, Port Avon. prosper. Might hunt some windward engines on the way. Oh, the rubbery penitent. We should help this guy out. Eventually. I'd like to go back to the Regent's Grave. I had a prospect, right? Or Avon. I don't have any crockery. It would be nice to find a place where I could buy this stuff. But it feels more like maybe it's, some of that stuff is going to be more available in, Albion. Okay, let's go back around to Port Avon. I'm tempted to go this way, but I know that... to cut across, but I know that nightmare's there. We're doing okay on terror. It's going to save us a lot of time. Let's be bold. I may regret this. I can't believe how close I was to Lustrum. It was just like, if I just got a little bit further. It's just, oh, speaking, I was about to say, that just goes to show you should use the bat more often. And speaking of the bat, this is a good opportunity to use it. Something there. Let's go around to the south and see if it connects. It might be a dead end. Something up there. Not sure if I want to take that thing on. Old ruins are locked in the ice. Their staircase leading nowhere. I had a friend climbed one of them stairs, an engineer claims. Didn't come down again, though. I don't want to turn my lights off. Sigils crawl on these ancient ruins. Oh god, it's on me! Freak. Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm kind of stuck here. Waiting for it to come around. Not going to. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, good. Close. I think we're going to use this to our benefit. What? That didn't hit? Okay, good, 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 good. Perfect, perfect. Oh man, it's going in. Close. Man, that dodge. Lead. Oh, whatever. Okay. Is it like missing an arm or something? Okay, let's be cool. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. It's going around this way, I think. It's bleeding. Maybe 1, 2 more hits. Yes. Nice. More experience. Yeah. 250. Get a lot of experience from those things. Okay. Let's keep going. want to take a bit of a closer look at this. Those ruins. But I don't want to get too close to the nightmare. Came across an ancient ruin wrought by long vanished hands. That is saying, there's another one. Desolation Saliva? Okay. Let's go to the north here. There's actually a question mark. That we can inspect. I'm not sure if I can get there from here. The background sound. A wreck. Okay. The Yosemite. So 66% chance with hearts, or we can repair. Oh, we took some damage, eh? Let's get the repairs. Rather play it safe. Play it safe than take a chance. And I think I want to send the bat out again. Maybe there's something close by. Oh, what the? Holy shit! There's something close by, all right. What the fuck? Let's try fighting it. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we can run. Oh, this is an awful idea. Curator. It's gonna charge or something, right? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. It's really fast compared to me. This could be the end. That sound. Okay, bump on that. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Let's use this wreck to our advantage, because that thing hurts. Is there some winds over there? Oh, that's not good. Okay, we got some cover here. Is it running? No, it's not running. It's just turning. Turning to attack. Don't let it get close. Is it bleeding at all? It doesn't even look like it's bleeding. Shoot, it's coming in. Oh, that's not good. We're going towards the freaking horror. Get past it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Don't let it get too close. That wave attack was really hard to avoid. How are we doing? We have one supply left. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's bleeding. Shoot! Go, 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 go! Good. Maybe like 2 more hits. The sounds are so awful. Okay, it's going around this way. Get behind it, maybe? Nice. Oh my god, how many hits does it take? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. It seems to be like disengaging. Okay, we're pretty far from the horror still. But that wind was up here. Oh, shit. No, don't let it charge at you. Yeah, no kidding. I can understand people are getting impatient here. But I want to kill this thing. It's really close. Where the hell did it go? Did it run? Oh, there it is. Holy crap. I definitely need some fresh weapons. Is this a new one? Like, holy crap. Discontent. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone! She points through one of the stained glass windows. A star! It winked out! You look through the glass, stars, burnt upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Okay, is it gonna take... Great. So I've got a 39% chance success on that, 30% chance of success on this, or we can spend supplies, which we have one of. The thing is that I'm unsure of is if I spend the one supply, is it gonna take it down to that much on 0? Maybe we should try this out. Make a joke of it and her. I don't want to do that, but let's try. Failure, of course. The truth. I know what I saw, she mutters suddenly. Another speaks up for her. I see it too. One time, they added. The stars are dying. Five terror is not that bad. Where the hell did this thing keep going? I hear it still. What the fuck? Where'd it go? I spent so much of my time trying to kill this thing. There it is! Can I kill it? Like, holy crap. It's definitely bleeding. I need to go. I'll just have to go back to Lustrum, I guess. Okay, it stopped. God damn it. What? That didn't hit? It's not even attacking anymore, it feels like. Don't get overconfident, though. Come on, man. I have to go. I have to go. I'm going to run out of supplies. There it is again. Finally. This better be worth it. And I got a jet as soon as I get this. A curator defeated. Its wings are perforated and torn. Its head lolls like a broken toy. It is still. Search for treasures. The curator's wings have curled in death, swaddling its body. The lump suggests a concealed item, but you'll need to unfurl the wings to investigate. You and crew members don sky suits and head outside. Or we could substantially reduce our terror by taking a trophy. Let's search for treasures. The curator's wings are thin but sturdy, with a texture between sailcloth and supple leather. An engineer helps you pull the wings open and pin them out of the way. He yelps when a claw scratches his helmet. A final spasm from the dead creature. Oh no. Its wings are perforated and torn. Its head lolls like a broken toy. It is still. Examine the creature's collection. Curator carries items using a tight net harness. There's a fleshy, leathery quality to the fine cords. Okay, let's examine the collection. The net bulges, its cords straining. Oh my god, that's all I got. Straining against its contents. When cut, the strings fly back, flicking against the glass of your helmet. The contents spew forth. This is a short rod with a bristle of brass spines at one end. Is it a key? A plaque of adamant? Stamped with a blazing sigil? It is too bright to consider directly, and melts several mirrors when you try to examine it more obliquely. Is it a passphrase, a beacon, and finally a doorknob? It's found in a typical middle-class London home. What? And we get 4 otherworldly artifacts. I'm not sure if that's worth it. And okay. Supplies. Fuel and supplies. I think I have to go back to Lustrum. Yeah. And I might just go this way, past the nightmare. Fuck. That was such a massive waste of resources. This might be a bad idea too. I'm not going to get too close. Maybe I won't actually have to see it. Oh, I actually went past it, so it's that way. There's another scribe there. Looks like we're maybe going to be okay. It's looking pretty close. Our terror got pretty high, 66%. Not as high as we've gotten it, but pretty bad. Lustrum. Boy, am I happy to see you right now. Oh, is that going to lower our terror? I know it's not the first time we're discovering it, so no, it doesn't. Okay. We need some way to lower our terror. The tea shop. Some come for the fine teas, others for carefully prepared manila folders underneath the counter. All agree that the scones are divine. Let's go to the golden tea shop. We haven't done that yet. Murgatroyds. Oh, cool. An oasis of London civility and culture in a town with little of either. Melusine Murgatroyd stands proudly behind the display of fresh scones and slightly yellowing cream buns. At small wooden tables, successful prospectors and their significant others welcome themselves to the world of the nouveau riche. With a spot of afternoon tea, pinky fingers stand proud and erect from bone china cups, covertly topped with moonshine. We can speak to her, okay. She single-handedly runs both the family business and the family business. quote unquote, unless you count the small gaggle of overworked and underpaid maids, which Melusine does not. You can enjoy a lovely cup of tea. That sounds like a grand idea, but we'll do that after we speak to her. Smelling faintly of burnt hair, she tinkers with the latest invention intended to be her ticket out of both this no-horse town and her father's control. Eyebrows, she confirms, are a small price to pay for scientific progress. Burnt her eyebrows off, it's funny. Look at Melusine's inventions. Her workshop has slowly taken over the back room of the salon. Trade spy intelligence with Melusine. Nobody knows the latest happenings like a Murgatroyd. And she's always interested in unusual things. Trade 2 uncanny specimens for a savage secret. We have 5. Savage secrets seem... We can get them from port reports. The Tacketies, but... Yeah, might be worth it. I haven't really seen... I can't remember an opportunity to use the uncanny specimens. Let's look at the inventions first. An assortment of terrible opportunities. Melusine glows with pride as you examine her mostly untested inventions. The clockwork lens array that offers superhuman levels of telescopic sight, provided you can insert all 6 sharp brass hooks under your eyelids. Ugh. The internal combustion privy. Oh, that sounds good. Ideal for handling unpleasant waste products and warming whatever's left of your house after the inevitable explosion. That doesn't sound so good. An automated pickaxe capable of striking earth 7 times a second. Melusine nods, irritated. Pity about the minor bone-shattering issue. The only thing she won't let you poke at is a twisted arrangement of glassware and electricity in the corner. That's not mine. Not entirely. I'm still working on that. It's complicated. You know if you know. If you don't, I shouldn't say. No, do say. Can I do anything with these? I guess not. Let's do one trade. A fruitful exchange. Maybe she'll talk to us more if we trade with her. Melusine accepts your finds and presents the fruits of her own eavesdropping. Mademoiselle, that's Mademoiselle, right? Basil Getz, agent. Yeah, I can't remember what just M is. Agent seen heading for Port Prosper. New murmurs of sedation after Windward's latest incident. Assorted snippets from as far as Blue Kingdom. You make careful notes and file them away for future exploitation. Could be Madame too. Pretty sure that's different though. Okay. I guess I need to find out something more about this other invention to talk to her about it. Let's enjoy this cup of tea. A reminder of proper civilization is a thing to be cherished, especially out here in the Reach. Oh, much needed. Lowered our terror. Melusine's maids hurry around, serving a clientele more used to bellowing at bartenders than sitting politely with exquisitely cut cucumber sandwiches. Have you guys ever had a cucumber sandwich? I have. I like cucumber and cream cheese is really good if you've never tried it. Eventually, it is your turn to be served. You're invited to choose your preferred blend. Empress's Favor, The Taste of Home, Eleutherian Gold. It looks like tea with the occasional sparkle. Indulgence Blend, straight from the Blue Kingdom. Let's get that indulgence blend in us. We need to indulge a bit. A tea for the true connoisseur. A taste of dust swept from the darkest corner of a sepulcher. It is best served with a drop of milk, ideally on the very edge of turning. You sip gently. Between sips, a bite of sugared biscuit to take away the edge. Sampled indulgence blend. I wish it would say how much it reduced the terror because I didn't really check. Was that 66%, I think? Is this going to change? Just trade intelligence. This isn't going to change. No, I guess we don't know. Turn to town. We can't have more tea. It would be nice. It would also be nice to lower our terror even more at the pub. Prospector. This might help us if we buy a round of drinks. Gossip about geodes. One prospector tells of finding a geode in the shape of a lion, apparently a mark of great fortune. Another talks of chipping away in silence so as not to startle the hours inside. Another mentions how cold the geodes are. As difficult as it is to work, a layer of thick ice underneath the snow is considered a sign of a good claim. They all agree that the mining day must begin with a libation. A cup of moonshine poured to the mountain's good graces. If it rumbles, it is said the offering is accepted. If purple wisps appear over their claim afterwards, its prospector is blessed indeed. No terror lost. Okay, is there any other way I can lower terror? We haven't got any nameplates. Oh, I see. We can gain... So we can get sovereigns. We can get moment of inspiration. Tackety's gratitude. Hortus stories. Oh, okay. So story. Otherworldly artifact. Ministry stamped permits. Not the writing. Okay. I guess that's going to be it then. I'm going to have to wrap up this episode here. I got to say that was probably not worth the time. I don't know how much experience I got, if any, from killing that thing, but I guess I did learn about a new enemy, and I'm also coming to the realization that I need some more weapons, but I also kind of need a bigger ship too, like something that can carry more, because fuel efficiency is going to start to hurt if we start adding more armaments and like we're carrying more, and we've got something in our bridge slot. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. This is Captain Luckless signing off for now. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.